What if one decision could reshape the entire future of the Detroit Lions offensive line, and maybe even their Super Bowl hopes? Because right now, there's a debate heating up in Detroit that has fans almost completely aligned, but still full of tension. Should Penei Sewell move to left tackle, or stay exactly where he's been dominating? Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this with any Lions fan who thinks they know the right answer. Because by the end of this video, you might start questioning everything. Let's get into it. The conversation exploded this week after comments from head coach Dan Campbell. And if you know anything about Campbell, you know he doesn't throw around ideas lightly. He said it clearly. The team is ready to move Sewell to the left side, if needed. Not just ready, comfortable, confident, and maybe most importantly, interested. Campbell even admitted, "If you're asking me, I'd like to move him. I would." That's not a small statement. That's a signal. But here's where it gets interesting. Fans, they agree. And not just slightly, overwhelmingly. In a recent survey, the majority of Lions fans said they want Sewell at left tackle. Now pause for a second. This is a fan base that debates everything. Draft picks, play calling, clock management. But on this, they're nearly unified. Why? Well, let's break it down. First, this isn't a wild experiment. Sewell isn't some right tackle being forced into an unfamiliar role. He played left tackle in college. He dominated there. He was built for it. So in many ways, this isn't a position change. It's a return. But what happened next will surprise you. Because the reason he's been at right tackle this whole time? Simple. The Lions already had a reliable presence on the left side. So instead of forcing a shuffle, they placed Sewell on the right, and he became one of the best in the league. An all-pro, a cornerstone, a problem for every pass rusher he faced. So now the question becomes, do you move a player who's already elite at his position? Or do you maximize his value at the most important spot on the line? Because let's be real, the left tackle position is different. It protects the quarterback's blind side. It's premium. It's where the best of the best usually play. And fans know that. Some are saying, he's already being paid like a left tackle, so why not play him there? Others argue, why draft or gamble on someone less talented when you already have a superstar who can do the job? That logic is hard to ignore. But not everyone is blindly jumping in. Some fans are taking a more cautious approach. They're saying, what if the Lions can somehow build around Sewell without moving him? What if they keep him at right tackle, where he's already dominant, and find a solution on the left? It sounds nice. But let's be honest. That's easier said than done. Elite left tackles don't just appear out of nowhere. And unless the Lions strike gold in the draft or free agency, the safest and smartest option might already be on the roster. That's where things get strategic. Because this isn't just about Sewell. This is about the entire offensive line. It's about balance, chemistry, protection schemes, and most importantly, it's about giving this offense the best chance to explode. Now here's something else to think about. Campbell mentioned that Sewell would only need a few days to adjust back to the left side. A few days. That tells you everything about his confidence in Sewell's ability. It's like riding a bike, he said. And when a coach believes that strongly in a player, you pay attention. But let me ask you this. Is there a risk? Absolutely. Moving positions, even for elite players, can disrupt rhythm. Footwork changes. Angles change. Timing changes. And in the NFL, even the smallest adjustment can have massive consequences. So the Lions are walking a fine line. Do they chase upside? Or protect what's already working? Right now, it feels like they're leaning toward upside. And honestly, it makes sense. Because if Sewell becomes an elite left tackle, we're not just talking about a great player anymore. We're talking about a franchise-defining force. A guy who anchors the line for the next decade. A guy who changes how defenses game plan. A guy who could take this offense from dangerous to unstoppable. And that's where this gets exciting. Because this decision, it's bigger than just one position. It's about identity. It's about how the Lions want to win. Power football, protection first, balanced attack. This move could define all of it. So now I want to hear from you. Do you move Sewell to left tackle? Or do you keep him exactly where he is and build around him? Drop your answer in the comments and defend it. Because this debate isn't going away anytime soon. And as we get closer to the season, every rep, every decision, every adjustment is going to matter. But don't go anywhere. Because in the next video, we're diving into what this move could mean for the Lions draft strategy and the name that could shock everyone on draft night. So make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and share this with another Lions fan who needs to be part of this conversation. Because this team, they're closer than ever, and one decision might change everything.